Welcome to Just in the Kitchen with me, your host, Justine. Today, we're making fondant potatoes. And you're like, fondant potatoes? Isn't that frosting that no one likes? Nope. They're called fondant potatoes, but they are yummy. They're not anywhere near like the frosting that no one likes, but it looks pretty. These look pretty and they taste good. The first time I saw them, I thought that they were scallops because it's the way you prep them. So you have the potato, and I like to use a russet or an Idaho potato. There's chicken broth, butter, salt, pepper, and thyme, some olive oil. You want to do it in an iron skillet is best because you want the crunch on there. And we're going to turn this on, put our olive oil in there. We want to make sure that our potatoes are dry. We're going to take our potatoes and dry them so they can get a nice crust. I'm going to let the oil there get a little warmer. And we'll put it on medium. And they look, and I'll show you how to prep them. You want to make sure you have lots of salt. I can hear my thyme, so I'm going to put that in there. You just put your potatoes in there with your thyme, which is going to season your oil. Dry your potatoes off. And see, they're like little jewels. You can see when they're smaller, and if they have a brown sear on them, they look like scallops. Let me show you how to do it. You cut off the end, you make it flat, and you cut off the other end. You peel down. You want to go straight down. And a sharp paring knife is good. So then you have it. Cut it in half. And then you're just going to take your knife around here in just a little bit. You're going to bevel the potato. I don't know why they do that, but that's what they do. They bevel the potato. This is a French recipe, but they are good. And you're not going to get these completely done. Yes, they're thicker. You're not going to get them completely done because you're going to put chicken broth in them and you're going to put them in the oven. Now I'm just going to wash them, finish putting them in a pan, and then once they get golden enough, we'll flip them. We'll add some butter and then put it in the pan like that so they get butter. You want to make sure they're nice and salted. I'll salt this side. So you're going to want to make sure potatoes require a lot of salt. So you're going to want to make sure you salt them. Now, we'll be right back. I'm going to wash this, put it in the, dry them off, put them in the pan, and finish it up. Now, look at my potatoes. Look at how brown they are. They're kind of like a French fried potato. Instead of onions, you're using thyme. Now what I did was I put about 2 tablespoons of butter in there. Oops, my thyme overboard. Gonna put my thyme in there, pepper. One thing that I did forget to tell you is I let them soak for about 5 minutes before I put them on, and then that takes some of the starchiness off. All right, so I think I've got them all flipped. There we go. Now I'm going to pour in my broth. Add a little pepper. There we go. Add a little bit more salt. Put them in the oven until they're tender, and you'll put them at 425. If you have something else in the oven, you can put them at a lower temp, but then make sure, because you've already browned them, just make sure they're tender. All right, we will come back and we will have some fondant potatoes. All right, my fondant potatoes are done. Look at how golden they are, and the broth, the stock, just comes in and it just soaks up into the potatoes because there's no stock in here. I got it all soaked up in the potatoes. Look at the bottom of the potatoes. They're done. They've got golden brown. You put them around the pan's still hot. Ouch, ouch, ouch. You put them around the prime rib and look at that. Now I have to taste. This is all mine. No, I'm joking. I'm going to serve it up, but I'm going to taste it here. So here is the fondant potato. Ooh, let's put a little of this on there. You will love these. Now let's take it without them. That made it so good, but I want to taste them without it. I don't know if you can hear the crunch in my mouth, but there's the crunch on the potato, but the inside of the potato is soft and luscious. Remember, if you want this recipe or the fondant potatoes, go to my website, www.justinthekitchen.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I need more subscribers, so I know you guys pick it up on Facebook, but when you go to the YouTube and it comes up, hit the like and hit the bell so I can give you more recipes. All right, talk to you later. Bye and God bless.